Pro Wrestling Bits. Subscribe now.
Thank you so much. I did get to see that exclusive mask. It's awesome. So please just talk about your partnership with Victoria and how the mask came about.
So this opportunity came about and looking for the right person to represent such an iconic beer, a Hispanic beer, a Mexican beer. You know, what better than to have a future legend, I want to say, you know, in this industry to represent, you know, the same roots. You know, we come from the same background. I haven't been around as long as Victoria has, but I am proud of my roots, and I know Victoria's as well. And the beer just tastes so damn good. The best beer that I've had, you know, in my years of drinking beer. And I'm a beer drinker, but we made this custom one-of-one mask, which is what I'm wearing right now, with the Victoria logo, the cross behind it, and the Victoria colors on it. You know, I think it's legendary, man. Nothing better than having a legendary beer represented by a future legend.
And you're more than a future legend, Ray. You are a living legend. And we've seen that kind of be exploited and shown through the Mysterio storyline. I remember with Dominik, Mysterio, Murphy, and Aaliyah. That was one of the biggest storylines all year when you looked on Raw, SmackDown, YouTube viewership, and whatnot. But we haven't seen Murphy and Aaliyah over the past month. So are there plans for them to come back on TV? And is there unfinished business there?
So there is definitely plans, and there is unfinished business. Right now we're taking matters at the task at hand with Corbin, you know, wanting to just punk out my son Dominik and trying to get him to make mistakes, you know. And as much as I try to guide him, he's definitely gotten under his skin. And as much as I try to control Dominik or give him advice, you can only do so much before they have to find out for themselves. So, you know, I'm just waiting to see what is laid out for today. I have a little surprise that eventually will pop up. I'm just waiting for the right time for that. And the whole SmackDown family will know.
Oh, wow. Can you give me a hint as to what the surprise is? Are you really going to just leave me out in the dark like this?
I would love to. It's like telling my wife, oh, I got you something. Well, what is it? Well, I can't tell you. Well, come on. You can't do that. So, well, we do know that Corbin was a former Golden Gloves boxer, so, you know, we might go down that route.
Oh, wow. Good to know. And now Dominik Mysterio, to me, was the Rookie of the Year last year. Are there plans for Aaliyah to get into wrestling? Does she have designs to be a pro wrestler in the future?
You know, I actually asked her. I said, you want to go in and train? And she's turned me down twice already. And I'm kind of glad, but I just wanted to make sure that I got that response immediately and not later on, like, Dad, can you train me? So she wants to major in medicine. She doesn't know what field yet, but she definitely is going after that medical career. So I'm very happy because, funny enough, my wife was looking for a medical field as well when we were dating at the time. And she actually stopped with her education to help me out pursue my career in wrestling. So she got a job, and she was giving me money to you know, to pursue my dream. Which of course we said, well, later on, you know, we can go back to yours and you can keep pushing. Everything just became so apparent that wasn't her destiny. Her destiny was eventually to look after me and become a mom at a very young age. And she's done an incredible job. So Dominik follows my footsteps. My daughter follows in my wife's footsteps, which is incredible, truly blessed.
And we've seen that play out with Dominik following in your footsteps. He's going to be competing in his first Royal Rumble this Sunday. You're going to be competing in your 12th. You won in 2006. So let me ask you, would you rather win your second Royal Rumble this weekend, or would you rather see Dominik win his first Royal Rumble?
Would definitely love to see Dominik win his first Royal Rumble, without a doubt. You know, I think as a father, I would definitely love to see my son succeed. But I'll give him one pass. You know, if he's getting if he's on the verge of being thrown out, I'll save him once, but I won't save him twice.
Oh. Tough love. I like it.
Yes.
So there's a feeling with this Royal Rumble, Rey Mysterio, that it's completely wide open. I mean, I've heard guesses as to who could win of everybody. Nobody knows who the actual number one favorite is. Do you get that feeling from the talent standpoint that it could literally be anybody who wins this year?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I was talking to my son yesterday and his friend who is out here in Florida, and he was just giving me like what the fan favorites were. And yeah, there's just so many out there that the competition right now is big. And I think that's good. That's good because it kind of brings you back to that mystique place of the mid-'80s where it came out and you didn't know what was going to happen. You know, it's just, it's out there. You just don't know who.
Do you have a favorite Royal Rumble memory all time, whether it's something that has to do with you or just an all-time favorite Royal Rumble memory period?
I mean, personally, the one that really stands out the most is obviously when I won. And just because so many things were centered that night. The fact that I came out number 2, I came out in a lowrider. I was representing my people. You know, it was Rumble that a lot of fans wanted to see me win, but just thought it was going to be impossible. And as the night got closer to the end, the fans were like, no, I think he's going to pull it off. And, you know, these moments that happened throughout that match that just intensified that moment overall. The presence of Eddie being there and eventually staying number 3 with Randy and Triple H and dumping both of them out. It was just such an iconic moment, such a historical moment for me, for my fans, for the ones that have been following me for years that thought that my opportunity was due. You know, it was happiness overall, man. So that moment really stands out.
Now, other than yourself and Mysterio, do you have a pick as to who you think could win the Royal Rumble this year?
God, as much as I hate saying this, no, I'm not even gonna say it. I don't even want to jinx him. I don't even want to jinx him. No, you know what? I really think that this Rumble is gonna be. If I give you my pick, I feel like I'm giving it away. Like that's gonna be the winner.
It might be.
No, what do you got? Or who would you give me your top 3?
Okay, top 3, other than Rey Mysterio, of course. Daniel Bryan.
Okay.
I like Brock Lesnar to come out of nowhere, and maybe I could see Goldberg winning it. I could see Goldberg if he doesn't succeed in the main event against Drew McIntyre for the title, depending on how it's slotted. Who knows?
Wow, Goldberg. I definitely see Ziggler. For some reason, I think he's one of the top 3, and I think besides that, I would love to see Dominik in the last 5. I think that would be incredible, and you know, Garza and Andrade would be incredible there. I don't know if it's the time yet, but I would love to see them top 5 as well.
That would be incredible. And you talked about top 5. So final question here. You're also talking about legends of the future and the legendary brand of Victoria. When it comes to your top 4, your Mount Rushmore, do you have a Mount Rushmore of professional wrestling? I've heard this question asked of a couple of different WWE superstars. They always give interesting answers, and I would love to hear yours in terms of the Mount Rushmore that you would personally have.
Not really, but I do like to consider the people that are the wrestlers that have inspired me throughout my career, and without a doubt, and a lot of people might not even have seen him wrestle, but my uncle was a big inspiration to me. You know, just what he was doing during his time, I thought was incredible. Negro Casas has been a huge inspiration to me. Tiger Mask has been another huge inspiration. And then Tiger Mask cannot go alone. He has to go alongside with Dynamite Kid. You know, and I think those right there have just, inspired me throughout the whole way. Of course, you can never do your top 5 and not put Eddie Guerrero in there.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for taking the time. I really appreciate it, and good luck this Sunday.